If you're like me, you probably have periods where you watch an unreasonable amount of YouTube. The algorithm seduces you, and next thing you know, you're watching compilations of House MD clips without even knowing what House MD is. Well, my most recent escapade led me down a rabbit hole of Pokémon nuzlocke videos, and I sort of thought to myself, I could probably do that. How hard could it be? So I decided to document my Pokémon White nuzlocke. If you don't know what a nuzlocke is, here are the rules on screen so I don't have to tell you. Also, in my hubris, my filthy human hubris, I decided to add a randomizer on top of all of this. You know, just to spice it all up. And yeah, here's how it went. Immediately, I pick my starters, and remember, they're randomized, so they can be anything, a Caterpie or an Arceus. Both are just as likely. This time round, I had a choice between Starly, Bagon, and Abra. I chose Starly, and threw myself straight into the first battle against Bianca. She threw out her Bagon, and we traded a couple of tackles and rages. You know, the usual boring beginner moves. Next thing I know, Bagon hits out with a bite, and then another rage, and the run almost ends right there. But Starly clutches it with quick attack and things are good. We made quick work of Sharon's Abra since it has like no moves at this level, and now we made it through the first challenge of the game. Who am I kidding? Turns out maybe I can't do this. I thought things were going pretty well until I reached the second gym and, well, just see for yourself. Beginning to think this randomizer may not have been a great idea. Anyway, I pulled myself up by my bootstraps, picked the Solosis called Slime as my starter, and worked to reclaim my progress. I won't bore you with the early game details, especially since I've already been through this myself, so let's go straight to the first gym. I think we're going to be fighting Cress. I start out with my Mareep called Dolly that I caught in the Dream Yard. After showing that it'll take a bit more than some water to stop us, we come out swinging with the tackle, which does pretty much nothing. Then the first disaster of the run strikes. Poliwag lands a critical hit and squirts all over Dolly. And she goes down. Dolly was great, but after the Moltres incident, I don't feel emotion anymore. I clap back with Slime and give the enemy a dose of Psy Waves, which honestly may be the most useful Slime ever gets in this whole run. Next up is Jada the Talo versus Frillish, and yeah, it becomes immediately apparent that Jada is going to be no help at all here. But I have a secret weapon. You see, the trainer who gives you a whole ass Pokemon in the Dream Yard was very helpful this time around, so I sent out Courtney the Chandelure, the ace up my sleeve. A couple of super effective hexes, and it's all over. We got ourselves our first gym badge of the run. From here, I just make a beeline for the second gym, since I've already lost a lot of time after Lenora swept me with her stupid Moltres. Let's hope the randomizer is kinder to me this time. And for this time, Jada is up front, and thankfully, not a Moltres in sight. Let's just rip off this band-aid. After losing one Pokemon at the very start, I just sent out Courtney immediately because I'm not losing anything else to Lenora, god damn it. Unfortunately, Staravia starts doing that annoying thing where it spams double team and just wastes your time by dodging everything. We've all been there, right? So I managed to confuse it and let it do some damage to itself before eventually landing a Flame Burst to finish it off. From here, it's more of the same and we Flame Burst our way to our second badge. Straight after, Team Plasma comes and steals something plot related. Basically, I just have to chase them through Pinwheel Forest real quick. The grunts aren't really much of a challenge. I mean, even Slime was able to take them on. Next, I check out some nice good quality grass. Then after I'm done with that, I venture into the tall grass to catch a Pokemon. We encounter a Shelder, and since this is a Nuzlocke, that's what we're going with. I catch it and nickname it Gas. After dealing with Team Plasma and making it through the forest, we take back that thing they stole, and then a priest harasses a miner. But I digress. Back to the run. Oh yeah, By the way, I also caught a Bidoof called God in Route 3 just after I left Nakreen City. Now that we're on this bridge, have I ever mentioned that only a small percentage of viewers who watch my videos are subscribed? No joke, it's a comically small amount. So if you enjoy what you're watching, hit that subscribe button for me. I'm also thinking of streaming future runs so I can integrate some live commentary into this. Let me know if you'd be interested in that and I'll get round to it. Now let's get to Cassilia City. Right away, I went to the Battle Institute to get the XP share. I made quick work of the trainers and was almost done. And then the power went out, so I had to do it all again, but I evolved my Bidoof, so all is well. Next, I checked out Route 4 for a bit of grinding and encountered a Sandile and added it to the team. After a hard day's work of hustling and bustling in Route 4, I headed over to Berg's gym to throw hands. I don't know what the idea was for this gym. I just walked through some glue in a room full of Keemstars? That's what I think they are. Anyways, time to face Berg, or Burr, or however you pronounce that name, everyone's favourite underpaid artist. Yeah, so we just one-shot this execute with Flame Burst, and you know what? Let's switch it up and send out gas instead. Never mind, that was a bad idea. But hey, at least we could have him contribute to something. I'll have me some god action. A headbutt should do fine right here. God damn it, it's doing the accuracy stall again. Well, let's cue the sped up footage of me missing all the shots and being too stubborn to give in. Okay, I actually give in, this is too risky. Can't lose God this early on in the run. We can just send out Courtney and wrap things up here. Oh hey look, it's Future Slime. That's cool. Bye Future Slime. Now we had our third badge and things are going well. Next thing on the agenda was to completely destroy and demoralize Bianca, which we did with ease. Then another rival battle against Sharon, where we lost our noble soldier, Gas. Rest in peace. I hope our souls meet again. Eventually, I got out of the battle with the rest of my team alive and well, and we were free to head to Nimbasa City. As soon as I arrived, I went out to the nearby routes and caught myself a Cubone. And yeah, you won't see much of him. After this, I headed to my long-awaited date with N, where he talks about changing Pokémon society, or something like that, I don't know. I was lost in his eyes. Now it's time for our first end battle. Well, not the first one, but the first one to appear in this video. Things begin with a bit of struggle between God and N's Ducklet, but Bibarrel's strong headbutts win out in the end. Courtney makes quick work of Bronzor, and we almost lose God to a Simipour spamming Scald. God clutches it all out, however, and down goes N's Spoink. N starts squaring up about challenging us at the Pokemon League, but with a team like his, I'm not very worried. God bless a randomizer for this one. Okay, Elisa. Hopefully won't be anything to worry about here. First up is Elisa's Charmeleon, which actually manages to land a fair amount of damage on God, but we just headbutt our way through these things. With Charmeleon down, out comes Future Slime. Again, that's 2 gyms in a row. Easy claps, it goes down, send out Courtney, fire off a couple of hexes, and we're all good here. What do we have here? I do the usual hex maneuver, and Elisa lowers my defense. That should be fine as long as this next hit kills though. Okay, didn't kill. As long as it's not going to use Boomerang. Ah! Oh, we're alive. Okay, she's going to Hyper Potion next turn, so we can use Hex again. I'm pretty sure I outspeed, so I'm not going to heal and just attack again. And down he goes. Thank God that worked. Just like that, we have our 4th gym badge without even breaking a sweat. Next thing I know, I'm walking into what I think will be an uneventful battle against Sharon, until his Kangaskhan kills God, our soldier, our beautiful Bibarrel, dead. Needless to say, I unleashed the full wrath of my team on Sharon and continued to Driftvale City. I went and looked for some Pokemon, but I ran out of Pokeballs on my first encounter, so I couldn't catch anything. Then I remembered, Driftvale Drawbridge is a separate location, so I went there and encountered another Shelder. Gas had come back from beyond the grave, and I welcomed him with open arms. With that dealt with, Team Plasma appeared, blah blah blah. Time to fight Clay. Let's try giving Slime a shot at this. Nope, that was a bad idea. Guess we're going with the usual. Leech Life isn't gonna do a damn thing. Come at me with something better. Vespiquen. Okay then. Bit of poison never hurt anybody. Send out some Icicle Spears and let's call it a day, Gas 2. 5 hits is good, but that's not Courtney damage. I tried switching it up for the content, but it's looking like a Flame Burst type of day. Really? That's just insulting. Get that out of here. Easy gym, got the 5th badge, feeling pretty good. I feel like we're never going to use this, but I'll catch it just in case. Good news! After some grinding, Slime finally evolved. Look, he can throw hands now! At the end of Chargestone Cave, you run into N, and yeah, I'll save you some time, we just completely swept him. This randomizer did this man so dirty. I arrived in Mistralton City, and immediately went looking for some Pokemon. You know, I've never played through Gen 5 without an Oshawott, and that sure as hell isn't going to change now. I nicknamed it Peppy, like I always do with Oshawott, and immediately put it in the party with an XP share. With some improvements made to the team, I headed to Skyla's flying type gym, which definitely falls below today's health and safety standards. Peppy evolved on our way to Skyla, then we jumped right in and took her on. I headed up with Peppy just so he can make his battle debut, tanked the mud shot, and then got a little revenge before I switched out for the new and improved Slime. Now the Marshtomp does outspeed us here, so Slime took a little mud bomb damage, but he's 4 levels higher, so one Psyshock later and Marshtomp is down. Okay, I got a little cocky with Slime Deluxe here, but we for sure could one-shot Primeape, I hope. Let's go, he went down. Slime, you were goated this fight, let Courtney take over. Now I just about reckon this Zangoose would take 2 Flame Bursts to defeat. Pursuit is super effective, but we should be fine. And yeah, 2 Flame Bursts and it's down. We won. We have our 6th gym badge, just 2 left. At this point, I'm feeling good about the run, but something always has to happen. This fucker Sharon challenges me to a battle, and this dude has a great team. I was able to make it through, but not without a casualty. I'm sorry to report, we lost Slime. He fought bravely, he fought valiantly, but RNG was not on his side and he fell to a crit. Slime served as proof that patience is indeed a virtue, and with this lesson in my heart, I pressed forward with my chin up and my gamer headset on. In Twist Mountain, I found myself a Porygon. Then I gave Peppy some hard drugs I found lying about in Icarus City to evolve it into a Samurott. After that, I looked around, really gunning for a Pokemon that would fit well into my team, and my prayers were answered. An Axew is a great find since it'll end up as a Haxorus someday, so I called her Eileen and added her to my team. The area around here is pretty uneventful, so it's time we just... our way over to the 7th gym. I girder, please give Peppy a challenge here. Bryson's Basculin packed a punch, but Peppy is pretty over level, I'm not gonna lie, so there's no challenge here at the moment. I'm just prepping for a level spike that happens later on. Okay, Toxicroak hits us with Swagger. That increases our attack, but does leave Courtney confused, but that won't be a problem. Ooh, but that Sucker Punch will be. And she hit herself in confusion. Come on, just 1 Flame Burst and it's over. There we go. That's Bryson defeated, the most boring gym leader felled, and there's our 7th badge. Beginning to see the light at the end of the tunnel here. Some Team Plasma shenanigans happen, so I head to Dragon Spiral Terror, where I encounter a Charmander, and you know damn well it's getting added to my team. Yeah, I just really need a Pokemon that can use Fly. Thank God this isn't 1996. On the way up, Orville the Charmander becomes Orville the Charmeleon, so happy days. Next we see N in a cool little cutscene. He gives some speech about white nationalism or something, I don't know, just guessing from the title of the game, challenges me again to a fight at the Pokemon League and flies off to crush the Elite Four with Reshiram. The trip to Desert Ruins is pretty useless, but I picked up the Plume Fossil and it got restored as a Venusaur, so now we got 1 starter of each type in my team, which is great luck for me. I nickname it Indica because... yeah. Then I given some black stone thingy from the museum to fight N. But to do that, I got a challenge to Opalucid Gym and receive a lore dump. I'll skip the latter part for you. Is this what Dungeons and Dragons is? Eileen levels up and evolves. Now we fight a child. Just another Tuesday for me. Look guys, it's Pokemon Sun. This seems like it'll be quick. Yeah, that was quick. Next up we have Orville the Charizard making his battle debut against a Meganium. Flame Burst will be super effective, but Meganium is a tanky boy. Meganium uses Light Screen and goes down to the next Flame Burst, but has made it a little more difficult to deal with the last Pokemon. Oh, Azelf. A legendary. I'd say that's pretty fitting for the last Pokemon of the last gym. Future Sight, guess we gotta watch out for that. Flame Burst isn't gonna do too much. Better not risk keeping Orville out in the field. We need him for Fly. So Courtney takes the Future Sight hit. Let's heal her up and throw out an attack. Okay, it protected, but Light Screen wore off. Let's try again. It tries to protect, but fails, and out comes Hex, and it's curtains on the 8th gym. We successfully beat a child and have all 8 badges. Now we head to Victory Road, but then I remember the cave I was saving for later with the legendary in it, so I head there. Alright, let's see what this turns out to be. A Ho-Oh. Just gonna Master Ball that and call it a day. Back to Victory Road, except we're gonna skip through it all because this is the most boring Victory Road in any Pokemon game. Not an opinion, just a fact. Finally, we're at the Pokemon League. Beyond the entrance, the Elite Four, N and Reshiram are waiting. It's Morbin time. Personally, I'm an outside first, inside last kind of guy. Here's Eileen making her Haxorus debut, and it's always great to open with a Dragon Dance. Let's ignore that I misclicked and select a Dragon Pulse and move on with this battle. Okay, +1 attack Dragon Claw, please kill. Oh, so close. Well, let's get Eileen out of here. It's better content if we lose her closer to the end. Sending Peppy out is definitely the play here. Let them heal up and hit them with Surf. Oh, it survived. Orville can finish him off with Fly then, just for the fans. Omastar should be a piece of cake with a quick Petal Dance from Indica the Ivysaur. Nicely done. Miltank? No challenge here. I'll just crank out a couple of Flame Bursts with Courtney and move on to the Stormy. Indica has got this. Maybe not if he's confused though. So if you look at the health bar now, you can see Indica hit itself a fair few times, but finally came to his senses and busted out a Petal Dance. With that, we defeated Chantel, so let's move on to our second Elite Four battle against Marshall. Looks like another job for Indica. Never mind. U-turn, what a pussy, and it's a crit. Great. Mama Swine? Yeah, I don't want that smoke. Courtney Cox time. Usual Flame Burst. May need a couple of these for this beefy boy. I stand corrected. Mama Swine couldn't do shit. Now that pussy-ass Luminion is back on the field, it's Indica's time to shine. One hit and it's over. Indica is kinda goated. That Poliwrath looks like it means business. This might just even take 2 Petal Dances. Yep, just about right. This is my final Pokemon, so we'll use our last bit of strength. Good job, buddy. Well, there's half of him taken down already. Grimsley. He either pulls hella bitches or no bitches at all. There isn't an in-between for this guy. Hit the Basculin with a Dragon Pulse. Cool. Probably just need one more of those. Wait, what does Soak do again? Oh, it turns Eileen into a water type. Damn it, that means we lose Stab and Dragon Pulse. See, look how weak it is now. I think I can Dragon Claw and Dragon Dance my way to victory here. Double Edge is a little scary, but there's also some extra recoil damage here. One more Dragon Claw and down it goes. Go on, Eileen! Now it's Peppy time. Oh, this is free. Aqua Tail just to be sure to knock it out. And did I ever mention how annoying Sturdy is? Oh my god, Double Edge has recoil. It took itself out. Easy. Gothitelle should be easy. Surf doesn't take it out. Okay, so it's trying to cure Peppy's drug addiction, and Peppy decides to drown Gothitelle in return. Very nice. Very classy. Speaking of drugs, Indica. Another Poliwrath. Let's make this quick. 3 out of 4. Let's go. Now we're in a place I'm sure no one watching is familiar with. A woman's bedroom. Be sure to take notes. Nothing like a Pokemon battle as in foreplay. Alakazam is out. Probably gonna... Yep, it used Future Sight. Just gonna get Eileen's attack and speed up with Dragon Dance, and that'll probably be a one-hit KO. Nice. Still gotta watch out for Future Sight though. This is gonna be a piece of cake for Orville. Abomasnow is literally 4 times weak to fire. Yep, down you go, love. What's next? Future Sight. That did quite a lot. I'll send out Courtney for now. She sends out Pinsir, never mind. Away it goes, and here comes Stoutland. I don't really think Stoutland is much of a threat besides high defense, but 2 Flame Bursts should be enough to take him down. I get why she withdrew Pinsir. It's just gonna fall to 1 Flame Burst. Like so. All of the Elite Four got swept fairly easily. Let's go and see how N and Alder are doing. This is me on my way to Stormont to take down Michelle. Someone will get that joke. Looks like Alder got his ass beat by N. That's not gonna be me though. I'm built different. See, this is what I'm talking about when I say we should look out for what's under the Vatican. Oh, just the usual priests harassing a minor, things never change. I always like this moment since it shows gym leaders being useful for once. The only game to really do this. Anyway, let's throw hands with N in the throne room. Here comes Reshiram. Big KKK vibes from him, but we have just the Pokemon to deal with that. Yeah, so cool. Just gotta catch him, and now we fight N. Truth versus ideals and all that. Oh my god, Reshiram got randomized as a slacking, and yeah, we somehow got Zekrom. Sorry, I mean Sigma male. You're damn right he's radiating a bursting aura, an aura of Sigmaness. Slacking is a tank, so I'm going to chip away with some weaker moves to save PP on Fusion Bolt. Okay, so Swagger is going to raise my attack here, so I will just risk a Fusion Bolt and hope Sigma Male doesn't hit himself. Yo, it hit! That's for sure taking him out since it has raised attack. The randomizer did end so dirty with Flareon. Peppy is going to drown it. Yeah, it's just luck of the draw with these things. I think the best thing Courtney can do here is Hex. Super effective, so that's decent damage. Damn, we got a low roll on that one. Psychic could be a problem. That did a lot, but one more Hex and the Gardevoir is done for. This'll be a cakewalk for Indica. Will it just take one hit? Damn, that was close. Shadow Ball isn't going to do very much to us. Sucker Punch, not a worry. Use Petal Dance and the Banette has had its last tango. Because, like, Petal Dance? Yeah. Grumpig comes out, think it's just going to use Rest, so I'll use Dragon Tail and deal with it later. My team doesn't have the best coverage against water, and Indica is pretty low on health. Peppy can take some hits and knows Retaliate. God, this Whirlpool got us pretty low. I think I'll Aqua Tail. It should be enough to finish the Floatzel. Last we have Grumpig, who's still asleep and never wakes up. A few Petal Dances later and we've defeated N and crushed his dreams. N has his epiphany that truth and ideals should coincide and all that. Gets his freaks out and yada yada yada. Time for one last battle. This is a nice Sigma male cameo, but right now, Courtney is going to shine for the final time. It suppresses Flash Fire, not too worried about that. Good old Flame Burst for now. Ancient Power could be bad. Yeah, that's pretty bad. I was expecting exactly that kind of move. Sure you were, buddy. Getsis switches into Flareon. This randomizer really loves that Pokemon. I keep Courtney in and wear it down with Hex. What I forgot is that Flareon can use Bite. Please live, please live. Oh, thank God. We outspeed, so let's use Hex and get Courtney out of there. Go on, Eileen! Milotic is a little worrying. Okay, so Dragon Claw is decent. Let's Dragon Dance to buff the move, and we may be able to take it out next turn. Not quite gonna do it, but we're close. Fuck! Attract is gonna be a problem. Gets us full restored. Come on, Eileen. I trust you not to simp. Immobilized by love. Eileen, caught lacking. Hydro Pump is very scary. Not too bad. Yes, Eileen broke through the simp void. That's some good damage. Oh, we're done. No, we're not! Eileen, I trust you. Land this hit. No! Immobilized by love. Okay. Cue the emotions theme. Eileen fell at the very end, but let's not forget the contribution she made to get us here. Rest in peace. Indica is out for revenge. Gonna bust out its trusty move and finish Milotic off. I really wanted this to be Eileen's W for the content, but this will do. I think we can take an Aerodactyl, to be honest, unless it has Skydrop. Huh. This is gonna hurt us pretty bad. Yeah, that's a lot right there. But Petal Dance is gonna do a lot, like always. Indica can win if Skydrop misses. Never mind. We've lost 2 soldiers today, but Peppy is gonna clean up from here. I can feel it. We avoid his takedown, and Surf is gonna knock it out. Yeah, Lucario! Would suck for Gessis if I had a Pokemon with Flamethrower. I do. Now for the final 2 Pokemon. I feel it's right to have Sigma Male finish this off. Fusion Bolt isn't going to do much, but it looks cool. Not very worried by Ancient Power. The Sigma Aura is just going to deflect all of it. A nice Zen Headbutt and away with the Cradily. Honestly, Clefable is a little worrying. That's a crit Night Slash and it's still not much. Fusion Bolt is going to do a lot. Will be annoying if it uses Minimize. Like clockwork. Metronome lets it use double hit. Sigma's HP is getting a little low here. It avoids Fusion Bolt. Sing? Sigma Male avoids that. Very nice. And this Fusion Bolt lands. It is curtains on Getsis. Cool move. My calculations. You can't calculate a Sigma Getsis. Not at all. Yeah, take Getsis away. He needs hooked up to a supply of copium. And that's the end of the run. My first ever nuzlocke. We suffered some losses, but we made it. I enjoyed myself. Next time, we'll maybe try something harder. Honestly, if this scene didn't get you emotional on your first playthrough, you're not human. And away he goes. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like this video since you got this far, and subscribe for more future runs. Bye bye!